Hi everyone, I'm Nicholas, and I'm here to show you the Zoom vMix integration. Now, in vMix 27, they actually added a Zoom input so you can bring Zoom directly into your vMix sessions. So all I have to do is add input, and then go to the bottom for Zoom. So now, once I do this, if I don't have a plugin, there's actually a Zoom plugin that you'll have to download. It'll tell you to download it right here. But since I have it, all I have to do is click OK, and then the Zoom input will be added. So right there, I'm currently already in a Zoom call right now, which I need to have going. So then I'll click here to connect, and then you'll see that I can log into Zoom. I'm not going to do that right now, but I have to post the meeting ID, the password, and then whatever I want my name to be. So this is just program because would be sending program to this Zoom call for this. And then I have the recording as the capture method. The max resolution is 1080p. And then right here, I can choose what video source and audio source I use. So just going to do this as a very basic example. So I'm just going to do output 1 and master as a program. And then I'm going to connect. So once we're done with connecting, it joins, but now I have to actually allow the recording first. So then in the Zoom, I'm going to just allow recording and allow this to go. So then momentarily, you'll see me pop up here and look I'm in Zoom, you're getting my audio, and all is good. So then once I'm in here, I can actually right click on here and I can do a few things. So I can disconnect if I want to. I can go to the Zoom manager, which will bring up my resolution, the meeting details and stuff, and I can also chat and I can see participants, but I'm not going to do too much from here. So I'm going to close this window out. With the rest of this, then I can choose what the participant source is. So if I had more people in this Zoom call, I could actually choose who I would actually have pinned here. So since it's default, I'm just going to keep it as default for now. Then participant source type. So again, this is also between the video and share. So if I have someone in here that's sharing slides, I can actually add 2 Zoom inputs, and I can have their video on one and then their share on the other. And it's really nice because then you can just composite that however you need to for your broadcast. For participant resolution, you can set whatever their maximum resolution is. I'm just going to do 1080 because that's what I want. I want the max that I can get. And then for audio source, this is another cool spot. So this, you can choose isolated audio. So whoever the participant is that you have pinned, it'll be their audio. So this is mine. If I did mixed for this would actually be everyone in the Zoom. You would hear all of their audio talking. So if someone coughs, you would hear that. But if you did isolated, you wouldn't hear that. And then also with the share, the last one, this is whatever they're sharing. If they're sharing audio, you would get that audio as well. And then also meeting settings, the original sound for musicians. So if I'm playing music, it's not going to get dropped out because it's of Zoom's ducking feature. And then also you can unmute yourself and mute yourself. And all of this is actually really cool. It's really nice to be able to bring Zoom participants in directly into vMix. There's a couple things that I found that are minor nuisances, but they're not terrible, and you have ways to work around them. So the first one is that that you can't join a breakout room. We've tested, and you can't really join a breakout room if you get invited to it on the input. So that's a minor thing. That's a minor nuisance, especially if you're working with just one Zoom call and then you have multiple breakout rooms. You'd have to find another solution for that, like Zoom ISO or just multiple different Zoom machines. But I do believe that they are planning to support breakout rooms. I believe I read an article that they were going to do that in the future. Don't quote me on that, but hopefully that will be coming because that would be really nice to have. Another minor grievance that I have is actually comparing to vMix call. Once you have a vMix call, you can change your audio source and your video source that's going back to like the Zoom here. With this, you actually can't as of now. So I can't right click on this and change what my video return is or what my audio return is. I would actually have to disconnect and then make that change at that screen that we were at before. It's a little bit annoying because I would like to be able to have that ability to change it on the fly, but ultimately it's not a make or break for me. This still works very well. And also, we tested this compared to Zoom ISO, which is a Mac program that is for isolating Zoom callers. And the video quality is the same. There's no difference, and it was really nice because we need to have a Thunderbolt enclosure, we need to have a capture card for that, and there's kind of an entire setup because it needs to be on Mac. Whereas with this, it just works. And I'm really happy that it does because it doesn't really change the audio or video, everything looks the same. And so we can have a couple of our production bots that we can just have dedicated for Zoom talent. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you learned how awesome Zoom in vMix is. I know that we've had it for a little bit, but really getting into the comparison and getting into the talking about it is really nice. We've used this for a few shows now, and we've actually really like it. It's really nice to just be able to bring down like one computer and then Zoom. And then we don't really have to like manage the Zoom call from there. We can do that on another. It simplifies a lot of our field workflows and a lot of our workflows in the studio here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.